Manga-Waido.
Mom, what did you just say?
Do I really have to repeat myself? Like I said, me and Oyota are going to Germany. You have no musical talent. Why should I take you? Your big brother deserves it.
What about me? Do I just live here in Japan all alone?
Calm down. Don't worry. I asked your aunt to take care of things.
I'm Kanato Sugimura. Just like that, my mother and my older brother Otoya went off to Germany while I was placed in the care of my aunt. My mom's dream was to become a pianist, but she wasn't able to get into music school and pour all her ambitions into her two sons. She taught us how to play piano from a young age. My older brother was talented, and on top of that, he was a straight-A student. So ever since we were kids, I had been compared to him.
When Oyota was 5 years old, he could play way better than you, Kanato. You have no talent whatsoever. When Oyota was your age, she could read and write the entire alphabet. Why can't you do the same for God's sake?
All I could remember of my childhood was this constant vilification. Come on now, he's got his good points. He's a very good athlete. Let's praise him for what he's good at, shall we? My dad would always back me up, but he was a busy man and he wasn't around a lot, so I was always in an uncomfortable situation at home. Man, you sure are inefficient! I can't understand why you can't do the simplest of tasks! My brother's attitude was just like my mom's. I found myself always waiting on my dad to get home to support me. But about this time, I entered junior high. No, this can't be right. There must be some kind of mistake. While my dad was on a business trip, he was involved in an accident and passed away. Even my brother was in total shock. During the funeral, he just seemed to stare into the void. But on the other hand, my mother almost seemed content.
Now my ultimate plan can be carried out.
What's the matter with her? Why is she smiling? This so-called ultimate plan she mentioned, I had no idea at the time, but 6 months later I would find out. Yes, that's right, the aforementioned trip to Germany.
I know that it was awful what happened to your father, but during such tragic times, good things come out of it. I'm gonna take Oyota and go to Germany. He was against this plan from the very beginning, but now that he's gone, there's nobody stopping me now.
Mom, are you serious about this?
Of course I'm serious. Don't worry about it. My sister will take good care of you. Goodbye.
Really? Seriously? And just like that, she and my big brother walked out the door. Well, I was left all alone. It was summer break, so I took my time and made my way to my aunt and uncle's home. I heard that my uncle ran a karate dojo. I figure he would be some really scary dude, but it turns out he was a mild-mannered and nice guy who smiled a lot, but didn't really say much. My mom's cooking is the best, man. The chicken and egg over rice is mouth-watering. You'll fall in love with it. Actually, I love chicken and egg over rice. It's my favorite. Fortunately, my aunt and uncle were super nice. Her kids, Koji and Ken, were really nice to me too. I think I'm gonna like living here. But no matter how nice and considerate they were, I couldn't get over the fact that my mom left me. But at school, rumors spread that my mom and brother dumped me and left for Germany. I was bullied for that fact. I was not comfortable at school and skipped classes often, and hooked up with a bad group. I even started staying out late at night, sometimes not even coming home. I got into numerous fights during the dark period of my life.
Hey, Kanato. I got a call from the school today. Seems you didn't attend. Is everything alright?
I'm fine. Leave me alone.
If there's anything you want to talk about, I'm here for you, Kanato.
There's nothing to talk about. I'm fine. Don't bother with me.
But I can't just look the other way around.
Just leave me the hell alone, would ya? To be honest, I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know why I felt this way. All I wanted to do when I got here was live here with my aunt and uncle and not bother anybody. But for some reason, my frustration just grew as time went by. Then one day, as I was loafing around after school, a bunch of delinquent seniors approached me. you that Sugimura guy? Yeah, that's right. What's it to you? Also the attitude, punk.
Pay your respects to Rocky, buddy.
Relax, guys. Hey, kid. Yeah, you've got a badass attitude recently. No, I don't recall being so badass. If there's nothing else, I better get to class. Wait up, kid. Not so fast. I hear you're some sorry-ass kid that got dumped by your mother and brother. Yeah, heard your pa died. Yeah, heard your pa died, then your ma dumped ya. Nah, pathetic dude.
Man, who gets done by their own flesh and blood?
If you're not doing nothing, you can join up with us and we'll be your family. What do you say, kid? But there is one condition. You obey my every command. Got that? I have no intention of joining your lousy group. Get the hell out of here! What'd you just say, kid? Rocky invited you into our group as a gesture of goodwill, and that's the thanks he gets. Jeesh, you're asking for it, punk. I can't stand this creep. We need to teach you a lesson, punk. All right, guys, let's make him pay for his tough talk. You okay, man? Let's do this. Go for it, I'll take you all on. With that, it became a total free-for-all. It was a wild brawl, and by the time teacher came to break it up, I was a total wreck. I mean, 3 against 1? Who could survive that? After I was taken care of at the infirmary, I was called into the principal's office. Hey, Uncle Taka. What are you doing here?
Hey, Kanato. You okay?
What? Yeah, I think. Apparently some kids were watching the whole encounter from the 2nd floor of the school and verified that it was the 3 guys that ganged up on me and beat me to a pulp.
Sorry, your aunt was supposed to pick you up, but she's working today, so here I am.
No, I mean, you must have been at work too. I'm really sorry you had to do this.
Nah, forget that, but you know, watching you remind me of when I was your age.
Huh, really?
Yeah, like you, my folks abandoned me right about when I was your age.
You, Uncle Taka? You sure don't seem like the kind of person. I mean…
Yeah, I know. I look like any other middle-aged guy around. But when I was young, I was a leader of a local gang. I was pretty badass.
Yeah, seriously?
It all started when my folks went into enormous debt and then disappeared. I was put into an orphanage where I was a wild, uncontrollable kid, but then I met your aunt, and she really put me straight.
You've known Aunt Miho for that long, sir?
Yeah, we grew up together. I've known her since I was a kid. One time I got into a big fight and she later tended to my injuries. It was then that she begged me to take better care of myself and started crying her eyes out. That's when I realized my ways. It was like she smacked me in the face. I realized that my folks had abandoned me, but your Aunt Miho, she was there for me. I made a vow to never make her cry again. If you hold your head up high and have confidence in yourself, things will get better. Forget about your mother and think about the people who really care about you.
Yeah, right, okay. He's right. It wasn't my intention to live life like this. Yeah, since I was a kid, my mom never really cared much about me. After my uncle explained things to me, I began to feel foolish for torturing myself over my mom.
Hey, Kanato, I was thinking, you're physically fit, why not join my karate dojo? You might enjoy it.
Me? Would I even be any good?
Yeah, of course, but don't go using it for just getting into fights. It's not about that. You break that rule and there will be consequences.
Yes, sir, I look forward to it. I answered him without even giving it a second thought. Once I started moving my body and working out, all my bad memories started to fade. It seems I was suited for this kind of thing. The more I practiced, the better I got, eventually winning a slew of events. My aunt, uncle, and even Koji celebrated my wins as if it were their own. Man, I'm so grateful that I was able to be a part of this wonderful family. With the help of my aunt and uncle, I was finally able to hold my head up high and move forward in my life. 10 years passed since then, and I'm currently a professional MMA fighter. Through the years, I learned from various pro fighters and joined countless gyms and honed my fighting skills. Currently, I'm a member of a well-known MMA gym. I recently won a major event with a spectacular KO, and with that, I shot up to the top, even appearing on TV with sports reporters clamoring to interview me. Then I got some advice from my cousin Koji. "You really should promote your name. You'll even get more attention." With this help and advice, we started a channel promoting myself and the sport. Gradually, the channel picked up speed, and I garnered quite a large following. With my salary from the gym in addition to fight money and money from my channel, I was able to make a pretty good living. My life was on a roll. One day when I was being interviewed at the gym, "Hey Kanato, there's a woman here who says she's your mother?" "Huh? Seriously? Huh? Mom, what are you doing here?" There was my mom standing before me. I was getting ready for my next fight. This visit by my mother was totally unexpected.
I visited the house and my sister told me that you were here, so here I am. I know this sounds weird, but I'm really sorry I left you behind all those years ago.
Yeah, well, that's all in the past. I don't intend to reminisce about that. If you hadn't left me with Aunt Miho and Uncle Taka, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Oh, great. Does that mean you'll forgive me? Wonderful. If that's the case, there's a favor I want to ask. I have such bad news. Your brother was in an accident.
Huh? Seriously? Is he okay?
I have to pay compensation for damages. I don't have enough, and I was hoping you could help me out.
How much?
Around $50,000.
50? Are you serious?
We're family. You can help out your family, right?
This is all kind of sudden. I can't get that kind of money on the spot. Give me a bit of time, would you?
Yes, of course. Take all the time you need. I'd be so grateful.
I had her leave for now. We promised to talk in a few days. My brother in an accident? Huh? Really? Sounds kind of fishy. Several days later, I headed for the cafe that my mom had recommended.
Hey, Kanato, did you bring the money?
Before I give you that, did my brother really have an accident?
Yes, of course. Why would I lie about such things?
Okay, what kind of accident was it?
Well, he was driving and ran over this old man walking down the streets.
Oh yeah? And what's this man's name?
Let's see. Oh yeah, it was Mr. Suzuki.
That's what she says, bro. Any recollection of that?
Huh? What are you saying?
I have no idea what she's talking about. Hey, Mom, what's this all about?
What the hell are you doing here, Oyota?
I invited him here. You probably had no idea, but me and Kanato have been in contact for years, even after we left for Germany.
You're not serious?
Yeah, that's right. Even after we split up, my brother and I continued to exchange emails. Yeah, sure. My brother would scold me saying I was not being efficient, but he would always help me out with my homework. Shared notes with me and even drew up a study schedule for me to work more efficiently, even as he left for Germany. You'll be way better off living with Aunt Miho and Uncle Taka, believe me. With those last words, he took off for Germany. After he left, we continued to mail each other. I couldn't comprehend the whole situation at first, but gradually understood why he urged me to stay behind in Japan. After a while, the animosity I felt toward my brother vanished, and I looked forward to his advice. And so, Mom, what's the $50,000 for, really?
Well, I was going to,
Don't tell me you got some guy leeching off you again!
well...
Huh? Really, Mom? You're going out with some guy? Seriously? Yeah, she was like that in Germany. She met some guy and just abandoned me, out having a good time every night. Huh? He's kidding, right? I wasn't going to dredge this all up. No fun talking about your own mother's love affairs, but man, you're really something, Mom.
What was I supposed to do? I'm a woman, and if a good-looking guy seduces you, how can I resist? It's a woman's natural reaction is all.
And so, who are you gonna pour money into this time?
Yeah, well, there's this young kid at a local bar. He's real nice.
Well, according to my mom, she hooked up with some handsome playboy at some ritzy club and chalked up a considerable debt.
Come on, we're family. A family helps each other out when in need. Besides, you're famous now. What's a mere $50,000? It's a pittance for you.
Huh? You do realize you abandoned me when I was a kid, right? You really have nerve saying that?
I said I feel bad about that.
Well, if you feel so bad about what you did, I prefer that you not cause any more grief for me. As for my family, I only consider my brother, Dad, and Miho, and Uncle Taka. That's all! You're not in the picture, Mom. No, I don't think you're family.
No, please! Are you going to abandon your own mother?
She kept pleading at us, but we stood, paid the bill, and walked out of the cafe.
I'm really sorry for all the grief she caused. She was always the black sheep of the family, always causing trouble. Didn't think she was so obsessed.
Please, Miho, don't apologize. I was able to cut ties with her once and for all. But I gotta say, did she really plan to pay back her debts with her son's money? That's not what a parent does. Yeah, my own mom. Can you believe it? After that, my aunt tried contacting her, but it seems she disconnected her phone and all contact methods. I guess she's being hounded by debt collectors or something. But I have no intention of investigating it any further. Simply put, I don't want to know. During the next fight, I saw my Uncle Taka, my cousin Koji, and my bro Otoya all sitting in the front row rooting on me. Miho opted out. She's not into this kind of stuff. I'm gone with the belt with a KO. Show my family what I'm made of. I'm totally focused on what I do best. Dad, hope you're watching from up here.
I'm Masaya Takai. I'm currently an instructor for 2 new employees.
Senpai, let's go have a drink today.
Murakami-san, we're still at work.
What? It's almost the end of the workday. You're too serious, Senpai.
You know...
I thought you didn't have a girlfriend because you're so lame.
Thinking back, ever since that day, she started picking on me in a weird way. The general manager of Company B is a difficult man, so please don't be rude to him.
Understood. Wait, Senpai, where did you get that tie? It's just a regular tie, isn't it? If you don't spend more money on yourself, your girlfriend's going to reject you.
It's none of your business.
Where do you go on dates with your girlfriend?
Well, botanical gardens, museums...
That's so lame. That's where old people go. You should at least go to Disney's, or she'll leave you. Well, maybe not if you're on a low salary like you, Senpai.
Murakami-san, you're being rude.
Huh? What? You're always acting like a good girl in weird situations, Konami-san.
Alright, that's enough, Murakami-san. We're almost there.
Okay.
Seriously. While I was resting in the break room after being overwhelmed by Murakami-san's pace, Konami-san wandered in.
I'm sorry, Murakami-san's like that.
It's not your responsibility to apologize, but is she like that with you too?
Well, I'm often teased about my plainness.
That's not nice. I'll give her a warning too.
I don't mind, but thank you.
A few days after that exchange... Huh? I saw Murakami-san with an unusually dark face. Murakami-san, what's wrong?
What? Oh, what's wrong with you, Senpai? You look so serious. Oh, you always make this face.
Well, it's fine if you're well, but here you go. Notice of internal training session.
Training? Wow, that's a lot.
Company covers the cost, so if you're interested, you can sign up.
But this course is not mandatory, right? If I don't have to take it, I won't.
It might be useful for something like emergency aid. Besides, it'll be reflected in the assessment.
That's funny. People who have no choice but to put their faith in this company are really desperate, aren't they? I'm the daughter of an inn, and one day I'll quit and take over my family's business, so I don't need a job. Oh, that's right. If you get fired, I'll hire you, Senpai. It pays better than here.
I'll pass.
What? Are you sure you want to work for a low monthly salary? If you don't have any savings, your girlfriend will reject you.
It's none of your business. See you later, then. After that, both Murakami-san and Konami-san were able to handle things on their own to some extent, so I decided to let them stand on their own. But no matter what, Murakami-san wanted to get involved with me and kept talking to me. I had to deal with it appropriately because it was too noisy and interfered with my work, but I'm sorry, Kanami-san, for making you work overtime with me.
No, not at all. Senpai.
Whoa! Murakami-san! Were you waiting again?
Again, does she always?
Yeah.
It's your fault because you avoid me. I tried to talk to you today, but you ignored me.
That was because you didn't talk to me at the right time.
What a terrible excuse. That's bullying of a junior. I think I'll report it to the higher-ups. Why don't you stop making accusations? Senpai's not the kind of guy who'd do something like that. Oh my god, you two?
Anyway, this kind of thing bothers me, so please stop it.
Even Senpai? Fine. I don't enjoy working here, so I'm quitting.
I thought she was just saying that on the spur of the moment. But Murakami-san submitted her resignation later that day. She really went back to her parents' house. Being her instructor, there was a part of me thinking there could have been other ways to be there for her, but shortly after, I found out my girlfriend was cheating on me. We talked about it, but I couldn't trust her after she cheated on me once, so we broke up in the end. Because of this mess, I couldn't afford to look after Murakami-san as close anymore. You're still not over her, are you? I know, it's pathetic. What, do you still have feelings for her? No, I'm just afraid someone will betray me again, and I don't have the courage to go on to the next relationship.
You've been working too hard lately. I'm sure you'll find the courage once you get over the fatigue.
I don't know.
I was the same way. When I was in school, I was too timed by a boyfriend who dumped me for...
Oh, you have a heavy past too.
At the time, I went on all-you-can-eat trips with my friends. Then I didn't care about my boyfriend.
You're stronger than I thought, Kanami-san.
Why don't you go on a trip? Surrounded by nature, you'll forget about everything.
That might be a good idea. I've been told by my superiors to use my paid leave, too. I've been working a lot for the past few years, and I've saved up some money because I haven't been spending. So I went all out and booked a luxury hot spring hotel. I set off on a 4-day trip. Oh, what an But when I stepped into the room, I froze. No way! There she was. That Murakami-san.
I didn't think it was you when I looked at the appointment book, but it turns out it's Senpai.
What? Your parents run this place?
That's right. You made a reservation alone. Is your girlfriend not with you?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you got dumped and you're on a heartbreak trip?
Leave me alone.
By the way, did you check our prices?
What? Yeah.
It must be hard with a monthly salary. Are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine. Listen, I'd like to go to my room.
Okay, I'll show you around.
Then, relaxing in my room, walking down the hallway to the hot springs, I bumped into her again.
Oh, Senpai, going to the hot springs?
Yeah?
By the way, why are you here on a weekday? Don't you have work?
I'm on paid leave.
You didn't get fired, did you? Really? We'll hire you if you get fired.
Murakami-san was still the same as usual. Damn. Ruining my mood for this trip. Then... Narumi! Who is he?
Oh, Dad. This is my senior from my old company.
Oh, is that right? Thank you very much for all the help you gave my daughter.
No, it's nothing. After that, I had a chat with Murakami-san's father, and I was finally free. I finally made my way to the hot springs. Her father must be a sensible man. Still, I can't believe this inn where I came to rest was her parents' place. I wanted to curse myself, but the hot spring was wonderful and relaxing, and the inn itself was superb. And at dinner...
Excuse me.
Oh, Murakami-san's father.
My daughter told me that you treated her very well when she was a company employee. This is a small token of my appreciation. Please, enjoy.
What? No, it's not like that. I didn't do anything special. I can't have this.
Please, don't hesitate. It's the finest meat. Please, as a token of gratitude for my daughter.
Well then, I'll take your word for it. Thank you.
Ah, she has her own troublesome side, but she also has a kind side to her.
According to her father, she quit her job at the company so that she could work at an inn in place of her mother, who was often ill. I see.
Yes, thanks to that, my wife was able to take a good rest, and she's much better now.
I didn't know she had a side like that. To be honest, I still have a hard time with her, but maybe I was too one-sided in disliking her. I went to bed that day feeling sorry for myself like that. I had plans the next day, so I went right out after breakfast.
Oh, sightseeing?
Again. Yeah?
It's off season, so I can show you around. Since you're poor, I bet you don't have any money to rent a car.
That's fine. I'll do the sightseeing with someone I know.
Senpai, you're always like that. Why can't you just accept my likings towards you?
Liking? That sarcastic way of talking was a way to show you were liking me?
No, of course not. It's a joke. You're so stupid for taking it serious.
I really don't understand. After that, I met up with Konami-san in front of the station. She's actually from this area, and like me, she had some extra paid leave and promised to show me the sights. Thanks, Konami-san. I've never seen such a beautiful waterfall before.
I'm glad you were pleased. It's a hole-in-the-wall spot.
I returned to the inn to buy her a sweet treat at the coffee shop to thank her for showing me around, but...
Welcome back. Wait, why is Konami-san here? Hello, Murakami-san. Are you two dating?
Don't pry. She lives in the area too. She showed me the sights.
Huh. Sightseeing with a plain girl like that must have been no fun. I would have done a better job of showing you around. You're really not a good judge of character, are you, senpai?
Hey, Murakami-san!
It's okay, senpai.
Murakami-san, you always ruin my good mood. Now don't show your face again.
Yes, I understand. She hasn't changed.
I'd appreciate it if she wouldn't use me as a tool to pass the time, no matter how off-season it may be. After that, Murakami-san didn't show up, and we had a leisurely cup of tea. About an hour later, I thought I heard something fall, and then I heard a scream. What could that be? Next thing I knew, I heard Murakami screaming.
Is there a doctor here? Any of her guests? Senpai!
Let's go! Me and Konami-san rush over to see Murakami's father collapse next to a broken vase. Please, pull yourself together! Can you hear me? I called out to him, but he didn't respond at all. I need an ambulance right away! Konami-san, go borrow an AED!
Yes.
I'll take care of it. I'll take his clothes off.
Dad!
It's okay. I'm certified in emergency aid. He's going to be okay. I took a life-saving course at work, and I also have a life-saving certificate just in case. Konami-san, who had also taken an emergency life-saving course, worked quickly, and we continued to do everything we could. And then...
Dad, are you okay?
He came back to life. He was looking a lot better by the time the paramedics got here, so I'm sure he's gonna be okay.
Thank you so much for earlier, senpai.
No, I did what I had to do. More importantly, shouldn't you have gone with him?
It's okay. My mother went with him to the hospital. I stayed behind because I had to work. I just got the call a little while ago that he's going to be okay.
I see. That's good.
Senpai.
Yes?
Actually, I've always liked you.
What did you say?
I thought you were cool for taking your job seriously and teaching me kindly.
No, wait, what's going on all of a sudden? Are you teasing me?
No, I'm not. I really like you, but you had a girlfriend, so I didn't know what to do.
Murakami confessed she was being sarcastic to get my attention. I was stunned by this unexpected turn of events when Konami-san came back.
Murakami-san,
I knew you liked Senpai.
You knew?
Ever since I was at the company, I've been wondering if this is the reason why you get involved with him so strangely.
What? Is that bad?
It's not bad. But, I don't think such twisted expressions of affections are good at all, because it only hurts each other. You should say what you want to say earnestly. Even Senpai was hurt.
Shut up! What is it to you?
No, Hanami-san's right. You have to face things seriously and earnestly. I'm sorry to break it to you, Murakami-san, but I like someone else. Hanami-san, I've always liked your earnest and straightforward nature. Please go out with me.
Wait, what? What is this? How is it possible?
Murakami ran off somewhere shouting.
Senpai, there's been a little too much going on, and I'm a little confused.
I'm sorry for saying this all of a sudden. I thought you were a good girl for always cheering me up when I was down.
Yes, I see.
Hanami-san, once again, would you go out with me?
Yes, I'll take good care of you, Senpai. I'll make you happy for sure.
That's my line. So, you're okay with it?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just so overwhelmed.
I'm looking forward to it, Kanami-san.
Yes.
We continued our relationship, and 2 years later, we got engaged. By the way, Murakami-san?
Senpai?
Murakami-san? I met her again by chance at the wedding of a junior colleague at work. She had grown into such a mature woman that I didn't recognize her at first.
I regretted behaving like that to you, and I decided to be serious. I'm really sorry about those days.
I see. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't have the decency to be more forgiving as a senior. How's your father doing?
He's fine. Please come by to our inn again. My father would like to see you again.
I see. I'll definitely come visit again.
Yes, I would do my best to accommodate you on that occasion. Well then.
Yeah. Good luck, Murakami-san. Murakami-san pushes forward with her work as a young proprietress, and I would see her interviewed by the media several times after this.
Sorry for the wait.
Yeah, shall we go? I'm looking forward to the reception.
Yes, it would be nice if we could have her wedding at a place like this.
Yeah. Well, with Kyoka, I'd be happy anywhere.
Can you please stop saying embarrassing things like that with a serious face?
Because I'm only good at being serious. I want to protect this smile of hers with all my might. I vowed alone in my heart.
I'm Aisuke Okawa. I'm just an ordinary guy. My only real merits is that I'm straightforward and honest. One day, my dad, who runs a small business, suggested I meet this girl. Possibly even marry her. One of those matchmaking things.
She's very nice and her folks are wonderful. And her folks are wonderful people. What do you say? Want to meet her?
This girl, Miyako, like she grew up at an orphanage. Maybe you'll have a lot in common to talk about, huh?
Like he said, I grew up in the orphanage, so that makes them my foster parents. As for my real parents, they left me at the orphanage when I was a baby and disappeared. Apparently, this woman's father was a company CEO and a business partner. It would be disrespectful if I declined, so I accepted. But then...
Pleased to meet you. I'm Miyako Kokugi.
Yeah, right. I'm Oikawa. Kaisuke Oikawa. When I saw her photo, I thought she was quite pretty. But when I actually saw her in person, she was breathtakingly beautiful. I fell in love with her on the spot. But then when I was alone with her later...
I'm so sorry. My father sort of forced this on you, didn't he?
Oh, no, don't be sorry.
I suppose this is fate. What do you say we go out? Give it a try. If we, go out on a date for, say, 3 times, my father will be satisfied and we can break it off.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. I should have just said I wanted to go out with her. That I like her a lot. But I didn't have much experience with this sort of stuff. I didn't know what to say. But if I can go on a date with her 3 times, that's good enough for me. And so, the following week, I invited Miyako on our first date. But like I said, I didn't have a lot of experience doing this. And when I took her to a museum thinking it was cool, it turned out to be super crowded. And to make things worse, the restaurant I took her to was closed. We ended up going to a fast food place for hamburgers. I'm so sorry. Nothing seems to go right today. Real dud of a date, huh?
Don't worry about it. Unlucky is all. And besides, I feel like I'm back during my college days. It's kind of fun.
Wow, what a really nice person. I think I'm in love all over again. I made sure I didn't screw up on our second date. I'm sure there are plenty of restaurants here that we can choose from. I won't screw up this time. Just as I was getting excited about choosing a nice restaurant. Is this kid lost?
Yes, it seems that way.
We still have a little time before the movie starts. I'll see what's wrong. So we approached the little girl, but... Hey, are you alright? Don't worry, I just want to help. Are you looking for your mother? For some reason, the little girl just kept crying, and it got worse when I tried to calm her.
Wow, that little purse is so cute. Did your mom buy that for you?
Yes, it was a present from Mom.
Did you come here with your mother today?
Yes, but she's gone. I can't find her.
I see, but don't worry. We'll just ask the storekeeper to call your mother. What do you say?
Will they really call her?
Yes, of course. Let's go ask them together.
Yes, let's go.
With that, we went to the information desk and had them make an announcement, and the mother immediately appeared. She happily waved goodbye as she left. Wow, that was awesome, Miyako-san! I wasn't much use, was I?
Well, some kids cry just when a man approached them. They are so used to being with their mom all the time.
I'm always sort of clumsy at this sort of thing. Sorry. Even at work, when a coworker runs into some problem and I lend a hand, it turns out worse. Or when I assist a new employee, but in the end I have to rely on my boss who can do all of it. Stuff like that. When I tell her about such things...
You're just a considerate guy. That's all. I think it's wonderful. Your heart is in the right place.
Yeah, you really think so?
Yes, most people avoid troublesome things. Bet you can't ignore these, like that girl just now, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
You know, to be honest, when you went up to that girl to help, I thought you were so kind and considerate. I bet there are plenty of people at your office that appreciates your help.
Thanks, that means a lot to me. I was now more drawn to her after that incident. But right before our third date... oh really? You can't make it, huh? It was a call from Miyako-san. Apparently there was an emergency and he couldn't make our date today.
I'm so sorry. I got a sudden fever. I won't be able to make it today.
Oh my, that's not good! Please take care of yourself.
I'm so sorry for this sudden call. I bet you're disappointed.
Funk!
Gotta go.
Miyako-san, what's the matter? Huh? She hung up. This is our final date. I guess she decided we weren't meant for each other. But to be honest, she didn't seem like she was lying. I heard a weird sound when talking to her, so I wanted to check it out. So I stopped off at the store and got some mineral water and some fruit to take to her home.
Eisuke? Why are you here?
Huh? Wait, whose child is that?
No, don't get the wrong idea. This is not my child. This is my younger sister's daughter.
Apparently this was true. Her younger sister gave birth, but her husband left soon after.
My sister's living with my folks now, but she suddenly came down with a severe fever, so I had to take care of her baby for now.
Oh, so about the emergency.
Yes, that was about my sister. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lie to you.
So your parents are taking care of your sister now?
Well, not exactly.
Apparently her parents weren't what they seemed. After adopting her and her sister, they treated them like maids. Her younger sister grew weary of being used in such a manner that she quickly found a guy and got married and had a child. But after the divorce, she had nowhere to go and reluctantly returned. And now she's back to being abused by her foster parents.
I would go back and help my sister, but I've been tasked with taking care of this company dormitory for them. I can't leave this place and they won't allow me back.
They threatened to fire her from her job and kick her out of the dormitory if she disobeyed. There's nothing she could do. I felt bad for her and offered to take care of the baby while she went out to look after her sister. While in the orphanage, I learned how to take care of little kids. Not as good as Miyako-san, of course, but I was okay. She seemed grateful that I offered to look after the child. She was so worried about her younger sister.
I'm so grateful for your help. This was supposed to be our date.
Don't worry about it. And the baby was no problem. She was super cute and, to be honest, very cute.
You're such a kind and considerate person, Yusuke.
Please, you're making me blush. Just want to help is all. Okay, I'll stop by and help again soon.
Huh? No, you really shouldn't.
I want to. I want to be of help to you, Miyako-san.
Really? Can I ask you your help? If it's not a bother.
Of course, I'll be happy to help. After that day, I stopped off frequently and offered to Miyako-san and her younger sister, Aki-san. One day when I stopped by, her sister Aki was just visiting.
Thank you for always helping my sister out. We're so grateful.
Oh, no bother at all. Little Marie is so cute. I didn't mind at all.
Yusuke is really good with children.
Hey, why don't you two go out and shop? Relax a bit.
Huh? But
I'll take care of Marie while you guys are out. Don't worry.
no, we really couldn't ask you for that.
Please, I insist. I bet it's been a while since you two went out together.
No, we haven't.
It's important to relax sometimes. Leave some of that stress. And Aki-san, you're all well now too, so it'll be great. I kept insisting and they finally relented and went out.
Yusuke, thanks so much for this. We had a great time. You were right, it was relaxing. It's been a while that we were able to go out like this. We don't know how to thank you.
That's wonderful. But now you have to go back to your parents' place, right? Are they really going to abuse you guys like that? I can't believe they would do such a thing. If you hadn't told me, I would never have suspected.
Yes, well, on the outside, they give a good impression. They've always been like that.
You and Aki can't continue living like this. It's not healthy.
Yes, but with me and the only one working, it would be kind of hard to take care of my sister and the baby.
Hey, I got it. Why don't we do this?
Huh? What do you suggest?
After that, I stopped by frequently and took care of the baby for Aki-san. Hey, Marie, that's great. You can stand now.
You seem like Marie's dad.
Yeah, I know. She's not even my kid, and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. And to think how I would act if I had my own kid.
You must have been brought up by wonderful parents.
Huh?
Well, I can see it when you interact with kids. You put all your love into it. Your folks must have insisted that in you.
You're the same, Miyako-san. You treat Marie like your own child. I can see you care for her and love her too.
I don't know. I was brought up by those foster parents. I never really experienced such care or love like you have.
Huh? Well, watching you take care of Marie, I can see the happiness in her face.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, look how she rubs her cheek against yours. She really loves like a mom.
Really? You think so, Yusuke?
And you take great care of your little sister too. I can see you care deeply about her. You're a kind and caring person, I guarantee it.
Thank you so much, Yusuke. That means a lot to me.
Tears well up in Miyako's eyes. That sight was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Right then and there, I vowed to love and protect her. But then when I arrived at Miyako-san's house the next day, Aki was there. A serious expression on her face. Apparently her foster parents were unhappy with the house chores and became furious with her, throwing things. This is outrageous! Aki-san, you really shouldn't have to take this anymore. Let's put that plan into action. It's time. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
But...
Don't worry, leave it all to me. There was going to be a company gathering the following day, and our company was also invited. We're going to carry out our long-planned scheme during this event. This is not the place to talk about this, so I'll wait till I get them aside and then I'll talk to them. Until then, I continue to monitor their every move. What's with them? What's with them? They act like they're some loving parents and so courteous to the other guests. They introduced Aki and Miyako as their loving daughters, and even introduced her granddaughter as if she was her pride and joy. I'm so proud of my 2 daughters. They are so wonderful, and now a beautiful grandson has been added to our family. What more can you ask for?
Yes, our granddaughter Marie is so cute. Call us Nana and Papa.
Oh boy.
Man, how can they lie through their teeth like that? It was right after the party that they noticed the frown on my face. I'm not very good at hiding my emotions. You were glaring at me the whole evening. Something on your mind? This is my chance. No, it's just that... Well, you say you're their parents, but you guys don't look anything like demons. So I was kind of shocked is all. Huh? What do you mean, demon?
Yes, what's that supposed to mean?
I heard the truth from Miyako and Aki. That you two have been treating them like mates. You've been abusing them for years. What the hell is this? I have no idea what you're talking about.
How could you talk to us that way? So disrespectful.
I don't know what BS they told you, but you have no right to accuse us of abuse. It's outrageous. Actually, I have proof. What the hell is this crap food?
This food is so bland. Why are you treating us like old folks? You think we need old folk food? Is that it?
Huh? I'm sorry, but just yesterday you complained that it was too salty.
If you got time to complain, I suggest you remake it. We can't eat this garbage.
You are useless. Why are you even here, for God's sake?
Ah!
Damn it, give me that! Not so fast! Miyako's father tried to take the voice recorder away from me, but I raised it over my head, and as a result, the sound really traveled and the entire room could hear it. And the guests all gathered around curious about all the commotion. A few weeks prior, I gave Miyako a small listening device and a camera to get evidence of their abuse. For now, let's gather evidence of their abuse. We'll present it when the time is right. If there is concrete proof, there's nothing they can do. Yes, record them when you think they may shower you with abuse. If you have ample evidence, you'll be able to show it to the police or to a lawyer. If a government facility needs to provide you with shelter, this evidence will mean a lot going forward.
Yes, I see. That's brilliant, Yusuke.
I turned up the volume and continued to play the recording throughout the hall. I also have video footage. Would you like to see those too? Please, no more. Let's just take this in the back room, shall we? If you promise right here and now, there's nothing else we need to discuss.
Promise? What promise?
That you promise not to treat Aki-san as some personal slave, and promise not to use Miyako-san as your dormitory keeper, or to threaten to fire her from her job if she doesn't obey. None of that! You promise? You promise? And I let this go. They looked around the room. Everybody was looking at them with hostility. They had no choice but to do as I asked. Yeah, well, do as you like. I don't give a damn.
Do whatever you want. I ain't believe you would do this to your own foster parents. We gave you everything and this is what we get in return.
With that, they disappeared into the back room. Aki and Miyako were finally free from their abusive foster parents. But it was Miyako's foster parents that were in dire straits. In fact, they ran a marriage counseling service, and that incident spread throughout the industry by word of mouth. Their actions were seen as despicable, and business understandably dropped drastically, and they were forced into bankruptcy.
Yusuke, thanks for all you did for us. We're so grateful.
Nah, it was nothing really.
We would still be in that awful situation if it wasn't for you. You saved our lives. And on top of that, you found me a new job. How can I ever thank you?
I got them both a job at my father's firm. They're now living in the company dormitory.
Thanks, Yusuke. I just hope I can repay you for all this someday.
Repay? There's no need to repay me. I already received plenty from you, Miyako-san.
Huh? What do you mean?
You saw me as who I am from the very beginning. You had no preconceived notion about me. You gave me confidence to be who I am.
Please, I was just being truthful, that's all.
I don't know how to put this, but that's what I like about you. Ever since I first met you,
Yusuke, are you saying?
Yes. Would you go out with me, Miyako-san? I mean, long term. Maybe even, I don't know, get married down the line? What do you say?
Yusuke, well...
Come on, sis. Pull yourself together.
Yes, of course. I'd be happy to.
Really? That's great! And Aki-san, you can be my little sister.
You bet.
And so, our life together began. And then, several years later... Oh yeah, Yuichi? You want some of this, huh?
Boy, Yuichi is gonna grow up to be a big kid for sure.
Today's our son Yuichi's first birthday.
Hey, Mom! Yuichi's cheek is so soft, like cotton candy.
Yeah, he sure is cute, huh?
Can I read a picture book to Yuichi after dinner?
Yes, of course.
Marie is so kind. What a wonderful sister for Yuichi. Yeah, I love my little brother. He's so cute.
And Yuichi has such a wonderful parents, too. He must be so happy.
Yes, and it's all because of my kind and considerate foster parents. I vowed I would protect this family forever.
My name is Anri Harada. I bought this old residential home near a shopping area and turned it into a little takeout restaurant. I was just on my way home with my folks. We just came back from a trip. It's been a year since we last took a nice vacation. Oh boy, that hot spring was super nice. Huh? Who's that guy? We spotted the stranger loitering around in front of our shop. The shutter's down. Doesn't he realize we're closed? I guess he gave up.
Wonder who it could be. Never seen the guy before.
I kinda got a bad feeling about this. The following day. Hello, come on in. We're open for business. Huh? That's the guy from yesterday.
This place is open, huh? I always walk by and it's always closed.
Yes, we were closed for a few days until yesterday. We're open now.
Oh yeah? The place looked pretty beat up, so I figured it was gonna be torn down or something.
Huh? Seriously? Sorry it's not to your liking, buddy. But just so you know, we're doing pretty good business.
Come on, Henry, don't be that way to the customer. Oh, no, please. I'm not offended at all. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Right. Me too. Sorry.
I'll have the lunch special.
Coming up! Boy, I really have to learn to keep my anger in check. I was still sort of concerned about how I acted towards that guy when he showed up the next day. Again, he ordered the special lunch. He apparently works nearby and stops into to buy lunch 2 or 3 times a week and has become a regular customer.
Can I get 3 fried chicken lunches and 2 sauteed pork lunches, please?
You got it. That's a lot for one person.
Not just for me. I was eating mine the other day, and my coworkers said it looked delicious, and so they asked me to get them all some.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for the PR, man. We had hard times in the beginning and even had to cut back on spending, but with everyone's support, we're back to operating at full capacity. We're doing pretty good now. Really have to value our regular customers. We had a lot of regular customers and the place was doing brisk business, but hey, what can I get? Huh? Yuki? This woman that just walked in was Yuki Enomoto. I went to school with her back in elementary school. She was the prettiest girl in our class, a sort of rival, or so she thought. She was sort of arrogant and obnoxious. People never change. Nah, way too busy for that kind of thing. What the hell are you even talking about?
Don't you remember? When we were back in elementary school, we used to compete who got asked out more. I always won, of course.
I wasn't really into it. You just did that on your own. I didn't even want to play that dumb game. And besides, are you still harping on about that? That was ages ago.
Well, women have to compete with other women. It helps to maintain our beauty.
Yeah, whatever. If you're not gonna order, we're busy here.
Boy, Henri, you never change. Okay, then give me 3 special lunches to go.
Yeah, no problem. But why don't you order from your own place? You guys run a takeout place too.
We're closed today and I'm here to do a little research is all. I actually thought you went out for business, but I was surprised to see you're back in. Not long before you go under my opinion.
That's right, Yuki place. That's right, Yuki owns a prestigious deli and takeout place called Enomoto Deli. They've been doing a lot of PR for local customers, and we've become a formidable rival, and so she just comes around every now and again to poke fun at our place.
Well,
You're not much of a rival. We'll surpass you in no time. We got name recognition and the prestige.
Yeah, right. Here's your lunch special. Go eat it somewhere. Enough of this useless blabbering.
Yeah, I hear you. You really set my teeth on edge.
Yeah, right. Right back at you. But after that, she didn't show up much and things were pretty peaceful. But then one day, about a month later, oh, hey, welcome. What will it be today? Brought a friend today, I see.
I stopped in today, but not for lunch, but to talk to you.
Talk? What about?
Please make your acquaintance. I'm Tsuyoshi Oba.
I'm his boss, Yunohara.
Yeah, right. I was handed their business cards. I saw the logo on the card. It said Waido Real Estate. That was when my dad came out of the kitchen. He always handles such matters.
We wanted to talk to you about this property. We have some suggestions about the place.
To get right to the point, we're hoping you could vacate the premises and sell this property.
Huh? You're not serious? Apparently, they want to tear down this place and build a large apartment complex in this area.
Looks like this place is pretty run down as it is.
Look, excuse me, but this place may be a rundown, but it's our home for God's sake.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I'm gonna have to refuse your offer.
We sweat blood and tears for this place. You really think we're gonna hand it over just like that? You got another thing coming, buddy.
We understand how you feel, but there is no need for you to close shop.
It seems the first floor area will be set aside for retail space, and we would be allowed to work and live on there. We would be able to live in an apartment above the shop. They would apparently even guarantee income while the place is being built and would also provide compensation for moving expenses. It wasn't a bad deal at all, but we couldn't just give an okay on the spot, so we decided to discuss it later. Apparently, Waido Real Estate has a good reputation in the area. The shop now is pretty old. Although we put a lot of work into it, the structure itself is not the best. There are even cracks appearing in the exterior walls. Yeah, and we get to live in a brand new place. Not a bad deal.
So, I guess we agreed to it then, huh?
We negotiated various details and finally it came to pack our things and move out while the new place was being built.
Oh, hey, Henry. Finally went under, huh? Figured this day would come.
Please, I'm busy. I don't have time for this.
I'm so sorry, but this place is so run down. I guess you had it coming, huh?
I ignored the hyena woman and just concentrated on packing our stuff. And then about 10 months later, wow, check out this place! My god!
Yeah, this is really something.
The apartment was also finished and Mr. Oba was there to guide us through. He even helped us get ready to open up the shop.
I'll go and hand out leaflets in front of the station.
You really don't have to. You have your own work too, right?
I want everyone to know about this great takeout place. I want to do this. Please let me help. And besides, since I was in charge of this project, I got promoted, so think of it as a token of my appreciation,
Oh yeah? Okay, don't overdo it though, and thanks.
You got it, Ari-san!
Our place was popular from the get-go. All our regular customers were anticipating the opening of the new shop. But then about 1 month after we opened, huh? What is this? Someone's been making awful comments about this place again.
Huh? Small portions? And what's this? Tastes like crap! Who's writing this stuff for Pete's sake?
There were all kinds of negative comments on Social Restaurant Guide.
I'll do a little research on this. I'll be able to find out who's been writing these awful comments.
Yeah, he's right. We'll take care of it.
Please, leave it to me. I'm pissed off as hell too, you know? This kind of thing can't be ignored.
I always thought so, but you know, Mr. Oba, you're a super nice guy.
Yeah, well, let's do what we can. We'll put a stop to this.
Okay, we're rooting for you, kid.
Thanks for doing this, man. After that, Oba contacted the website administration to complain and requested that they remove the negative complaints. This person just keeps making even more derogatory remarks. There's no end to this. What do we do? One day, as I was complaining the current situation, come on in. Huh? Who are these guys? Never seen them around before.
Hey, babe.
Huh? Yeah, what is it? You're gonna order or not?
Hey, we bought a fried pork lunch yesterday and the meat was still raw.
Huh?
Yeah, mine had this weird smell. I bet it was spoiled.
No possibility of that. We always check the meals before it was served and...
All the vegetables are fresh from the store, bought the same day. There's no foundation for your accusations.
What the hell is this? I said it was half done and you just brush it aside? Are you guys serious? Yeah, what do you customers think of this attitude? Pretty pathetic if you ask me. I suggest you skip this place unless you want to get a bellyache. You eat that crap and you'll end up in an ambulance.
Stop with this bullshit. What is this, some kind of shakedown?
You're the people who served up crappy food. We're just being honest. That's all. The customers have a right to know.
Stop with this BS. Okay, then show us the evidence. Where's this lunch you bought?
That's right. Did you bring the lunch boxes that you bought? Let's see it.
You think we're gonna keep that smelly crap around?
Damn you. Remorse?
Just show us you have a little remorse, if you know what I mean. That's all we ask. Yeah, that's right. Do we have to spell it out for you? Have some dough ready the next time we're here. Got that?
The two hooligans walked out the door, kicking our sign outside as they did so. Those jerks. Next time they come.
Hey, Army-san, what's the matter? Is something wrong?
Oh, hey, Mr. Oba. Yeah, well, actually...
Are you serious? They were just here. That's a total lie!
Yeah, well, of course it's all BS, but they said that they would stop in again. Oh boy, Togo-san was here. He would clean this whole thing up in no time. Togo is a local jack of all trades and a former Yakuza. He's currently out on some job out of town.
Alright then, I'll stop in every day and keep an eye out for those thugs. When I see him, I'll call the cops and get him arrested. This is harassment.
No, you can't do that. Those guys look pretty scary. They'll just get hurt.
This is disruption of a legitimate business. This can't stand.
No matter how much I pleaded with him, he would not relent. Every day afterwards, he would stop in after work and sit in the corner and watch the shop, acting as a de facto security guard on our behalf. Well, he is comforting to have him here, especially with my father out shopping for supplies like today. Then exactly 1 week later, those thugs showed up again.
Okay, so you got the dough ready for us. Man, my tummy ache has finally subsided. We'll need you to pay for the medical bill too.
Will you guys give it up? Just get out of here.
We'll call the police if you don't get the hell out of here.
Where'd you find this dude? A part-timer or something? You'll pay up when we leave. What's so hard about that, huh?
You're threatening a legitimate business. That is a crime. The police will deal with you.
That's right. You really want to go to jail? I knew these guys wouldn't back down, but I figured I would play along with Mr. Oba and push the issue and see what happens. And then, what do you know?
Wow, what a loudmouth woman! Yeah, well, we're gone for today, but we'll be back. You can be sure of that.
Oh yeah?
This is not the end. We'll see you again, honey.
I was surprised that they relented and just left. I figured that they would turn to violence if pushed.
They're gone, but I guess you better at least make a report, huh?
Mm-hmm. There's something fishy going on. Something's not right. No, wait. Let's check these guys out. There's something going on here. We left the shop to my folks and we decided to follow those two guys. I'm so glad I got tips from Togo-san about how to follow people. Those two thugs had no idea they were being followed. Then, after a while, they entered an office building. That building? I know that place. That's Yuki's place. I knew something was up. We saw Yuki come out of the rear of the shop and hand those two thugs money. Now I see what's going on. I've seen enough. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
Huh? Hey, Yuki. So this was your doing. I figured as much.
Oh, crap, busted!
So, you guys were hired thugs, huh? She paid you to do this? And those negative comments on there, that was all you guys.
No use denying it. I checked the IP address and we should be able to determine who it is by tomorrow. So better just admit it.
Huh? What? I didn't do anything.
What you people did is a crime. You can go to jail for this, you know. You better be ready for a long court battle. You do realize that, right?
We don't know nothing about no negative comments. Yeah, all we were asked to do was cause a little trouble at the shop. That's all she paid us to do.
Hey, where are you guys going?
Those thugs simply took off running, not wanting to get involved any further. I later found out that those guys were just some kind of local thugs trying to make a quick buck. So, Yuki, this was all you're doing, huh?
Yeah, that's right. It was me. So what? You had no right getting that nice building and opening up that new shop. It's not fair.
Huh? You're kidding, right? You're jealous? Is that what this is all about? How pathetic.
You do realize that what you did was a crime.
Oh, please. What's a little negative comments? Everybody does it. Besides, I'll just delete the damn thing.
Sorry, just deleting them won't satisfy me. Sorry to say, you did irreplaceable damage to our reputation. You're gonna pay the consequences for that. Hope you're ready for it. Okay, Mr. Oba, we're done here. Let's go.
Yes, right. Okay, Ami-san.
The following week, we talked to a lawyer and put together a letter demanding that she pay the compensation of $5,000 to us and to never distribute our business again. In addition, we demanded that she write a letter of apology. If she refused, we would sue her and take this to court. And then,
Please, I'll do anything, Jazz, but please, don't take this to court. I beg of you. You know my folks, Henri. They would never forgive me.
it's none of my concern.
Please, just forgive me, would you? We're old school buddies, after all.
So, are you gonna comply to that letter from the lawyer? If you do that, I won't go to court. So, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, okay, but what do I say in the letter? That apology letter?
Well, I want you to write in your SNN that you wrote negative and untrue comments on the various sites of our place and that you reacted all of it, and that it was all a bunch of lies.
Huh? Are you serious? If I do that, everyone would hate me.
Okay, if that's the way you wanna. See you in court.
Please, wait, not that.
Then hurry up and get it over with. She reluctantly pulled her smartphone from her pocket and started writing an apology letter in all her social media pages. She deleted all her derogatory comments, so I decided to not have her pay the compensation. It really wasn't about money anyways. Well, that ended it all, or so I thought. Oh my, looks like people found out that she was the daughter of the owner of the Inomoto Deli, which apparently had drastic consequences. That incident led to the bankruptcy of Inomoto Deli, and they shuttered their doors soon after. Yuki and her folks moved away, and I never saw them again. Well, she brought it on herself. Thanks for all the help.
No, don't mention it. I was glad to be of assistance.
Oh yeah, about that IP address. Seems you can determine who it was pretty easily.
No, not really. I made that all up.
Huh? Seriously?
Yeah, I figured if I said that, she'd admit her guilt.
Oh, yeah? Wow, you got guts, man.
I wanted to be of help to you, Ami-san, because I think I'm in love with you.
Pardon me?
You're such a hard worker, a great cook, and super cool. I fell in love with you the first time I met you. Would you go out with me?
I really didn't expect this.
Does that mean no? Did I just crash and burn?
No, it's not that. It's because
Oh, I see. So there's something else. Is that what you're telling me? Have you been going out with this guy for long? Who is he? If I may ask, of course.
No, there's nobody else.
Okay, so that means I have a chance. I'll try until you look my way, So, Ari-san, don't give up on me just yet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Oba.
You got it.
I wasn't expecting that, but things were going well and Mr. Oba continued to stop in every day.
Wow, that new ethnic chicken lunch was ultra delicious.
Yeah, I worked on that for quite some times. Finally got the right taste. I'm so glad you like it.
Ami-san, you got great taste in food. You're the best cook ever.
Is this you trying to seduce me? This blushing isn't really what it seems, mind you. It's just hot and steamy in this kitchen is all.